Good evening and welcome back to The Turn. As you know, I am Seamore Butts, and tonight we're delving into a quite controversial topic, and the topic is fake news. That's right, the topic is dividing America right now, and it could possibly divide our show tonight and cause irreparable damage. Who knows what will happen, but for now, welcome to The Turn.
Some guys have all the luck.
Welcome back to The Turn. I am your host, Seamore Butts. We have quite a few guests here today to discuss today's topic, so let's get right into it. Our first guest today is Pete O'Donnell.
Hey, glad to be here. Today was the day I was supposed to be cleaning the pumpkins out of the back of the truck, but I decided to be a bad boy and play hooky and spend time with you crazy cats today.
We're glad you could come back, and next up is Cledus.
Pleasure to be here as always. Hey, if you're interested, I got a fact of the day. Clear's fact of the day. My penis, very large.
Probably not. On the show for the first time, Bernie supporter Chestnut Cortez.
Yes, this is a Hillary Clinton shirt, but
Oh my God.
fake news came around, and now I am a Bernie supporter. Bernie Ocasio-Cortez 2020.
And finally, our next guest just received their undergraduate journalism degree. Welcome, Justin Forrester.
Hey guys, just finished my 4 years at Hillshire Farms University. I have an internship now with the Daily Bubbler. Go check out my humor forum, What If Batman Was Racist?
You guys look a little cramped over there.
Shut the hell up, bro. All you do is talk. My lord.
This is what happens when you let white men run things.
Actually, I don't mind sitting next to these guys. It's the closest I've ever felt to a group.
You know, I'm glad you pointed that out. I am actually a bit.
Well, guys, let's settle down and let's go on and turn these tables. So, to start, we'd like to have an opening statement from each of you. Pete, would you like to go on and start?
Yeah, I just would like to. We're talking about the fake news.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think it's very important that it's not fake and that you have the real news going on. What's going on? Sorry, I thought it was a mosquito or something. It's important things are real.
Great opening statement. Cledus, would you like to say what you have to say?
Well, you know, of course you believe in me. I'm a Wall supporter. I'm a big conservative guy. I'm not a big fan of them libtards. I'm just here to educate the poor people, spread the wealth, and really do my God-given job. By God.
Cortez, would you like to have yours?
I don't understand why everything has to be equal. I mean, if the Republicans are going to be stupid all the time, then we need to report against that. CNN, I love them.
And for you, sir?
Well, you know, I think fake news can really be best viewed through the matrix of when the people in the Dilbert forums are accusing Twitter user @TheItalianRacist of being a racist Italian. But anybody with basic anime knowledge knows that the Italian racist is actually racist against Italians. And so that rumor spread around for a while, and it really was a detriment to the online community. And so I think that we can all learn something from that.
What are you talking about?
I think that's just an absolute great segue
That was just
into
nonsense
our
debauchery.
first question. How would you define fake news? Anyone? Well, open takers.
Fake news is like when Andy the douchebag accused Lil Nutty of
Agreed. And to add to that, I would say anything that comes out of that fat orange, fake news.
I'm gonna have to stop you there. That fat orange man is your president, young sir.
Not
You
my-
will respect
not
him.
my
Hey, he's got no fake news on him. He's spread it all out, all right? So what? So what if he said once? He's still our president. That's all I say.
Let's try to keep it to
Hey,
let's
I've
keep it
got-
to the news aspect, guys.
Right. Well, he's just not fake news, is what I'm
Wait,
saying.
so
Okay.
we're defining what fake news is?
Yeah. What's your definition?
I think fake news is when somebody is lying to you, and they're not telling you the truth.
Like Fox News.
Well, I don't watch much television. I haven't had cable for the last 40 years, nor did I have it before, but I also didn't have it for the last 40 years. And I got to say, I've been doing fine without the news.
So how do you stay up to current events and such?
I think a lot. I think a lot.
Oh, well, guys, can we please be civil? I'd like to follow up on this question. Do you believe that the use of 24-hour news coverage contributes to the idea of fake news? Do you think there's just too much news out there?
I don't think so. I mean, news does happen 24 hours a day. You know, like when the people are online during the day, they're talking about the day's events, but then, you know, at night, everybody with insomnia gets on and they're like, my toes hurt, please someone give me and like that's, you know, that needs to be covered as well. There needs to be equality in our news coverage, and the only way we can do that is if we have 24-hour news.
It's a type of drink.
I
Yeah.
thought it was. I thought it was what it was referred to.
You know, I think that too much news on the right side is bad. Like Fox News, liars, InfoWars, you frogs. I mean, come on now, come on. We can do better than that.
I believe there's not enough news. I, for one, would love to see Fox News spread out into multiple. You know, they got the ESPNs, 1s, 2s, 3s, pluses, extras. I want a Fox News extra. I want a Fox News on every single channel. I want every channel just to be Fox News. I feel like that'd be perfect. 24 hours nonstop. That'd be feet are disgusting.
Well, I don't know a lot about the different news sources, but what I do know is this, is that all those news sources receive money from lots of different donors. And please don't do that.
I'm not doing anything.
And I think that any
down.
sort of news source that is taking people's money and using it to spread lies and ideas to the masses is just another way of controlling you. I think that we too often are controlled by the people up top. And sometimes it's our responsibility as the people, as the masses, to rise
Did we
against
get a
our
timer or
oppressors.
something? He is talking
To
way
rise
too
against
long.
our
Good
oppressors
Lord.
and kill those that would have us be slaves to them. We are more than just the masses. We are the people. And sorry.
Peter, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry.
Oh.
You know, the butter pervert had a really good thread that was very similar to that.
Do you think perhaps maybe news could be dialed back, maybe not 24 hours, maybe just less time, maybe like 12 hours a day, or should we just ramp it all
No.
up?
Yeah, I say we
Ramp
make.
it.
I say we make.
Ramp
We actually increase the hours in a day.
You increase the hours a
Yeah.
day.
Well, I mean, might as well if we're trying to get more news. I'd say 30 hours.
Hopefully we're going to come to a point where nobody's working and everybody's making money and they can all sit at home.
It really
Cledus,
depends.
do you have a problem?
It really depends on what drugs you're on. If you're on speed, we should have 48-hour news. If you're on
Have fun drinking
oxy,
that, by the way.
if you're on oxy, we should have 12-hour news.
Oh.
Yes. I have friends who are on both. I'm actually on both right now.
Stupid.
So I'm back at the regular
damn
24.
And finally, now that we've discussed fake news, how do you guys find credible news?
That is the easiest question that you've asked so far. I try to find a mix on both sides. So on the left, you've got MSNBC, right? On the right, you've got CNN. You've also got the New York Times, although I only read the opinion pieces because that is the best news. You know, I actually had a professor when I was in college who said you need to do the opinion pieces, so that's what I do. Also, the Washington Post, Atlantic, Vogue, things like that.
Do you think that's actually a good mix?
Yeah?
I was just gonna say anything he did not say.
Disgusting.
I'd be for.
So do you only get your news from one particular side?
I get it from farmersonly.com when it's got the news section.
They
And
do.
I get it from my newspaper. I support local journalism. All right, I gotta get news. That's got real news, especially about the stock on cows and other material.
Oh, no.
other
Oh,
goods.
we need to get rid of the farting cows. No.
I get my news sometimes from the local newspaper.
They all.
I like the funny section. But another thing that's really important about the news is that it's supposed to inform us.
Does he really get an answer? Can we not? Can we just get
Pete,
that?
I just want to make a you know those like little cartoons in the one section of the newspaper? That's not actually news. Those are just little cartoons for you to laugh
Those
at.
jokes are news to me.
I mean, I don't even read the news because, like, mostly, like, when news happens, I'm already there. like when the aforementioned butter pervert posted fake screenshots of Lil Nutbag calling him. I was there.
See,
I
I'm just a
saw
little
it when it was
lost
first
on
posted.
this story.
Who's Little Nutty?
Lil Nutbag?
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever
he's
his
from
name is. Lil Nutword.
Oh, he's from Tucci Gang.
Okay, still
Yeah.
lost.
Van, I'm still not following. Is this on like say YouTube perhaps? Or is
It's
this
on Twitter. It's on Dilbert forums. It's on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, but like the anti-site. You can get it from really a lot of different places.
And also, one other quick question: would you be opposed to the idea? Perhaps there's a lot of channels on YouTube that are like different podcasts. Perhaps, what do you think could those be perhaps in changing news or battling cable news?
Well, there are just some that we need to ban. Okay, I just get triggered and I don't like them, and we need to ban them. Infowars. Good job, YouTube. You got rid of them. Hallelujah. Yeah.
What about you?
PewDiePie is where I get my news.
I think PewDiePie is
I
just
only
a video.
I only have one
gamer.
channel allowed on my YouTube subscription.
What is that?
It's PewDiePie.
Oh,
Are you a or something?
that
Yeah,
hurt.
that's what I thought.
You said more news on YouTube?
Do you know what YouTube is?
Please don't ask him this.
I
Please,
think-
for the love of God, just skip him.
Well, that's not very nice of you to say, Cledus.
What do you have to
I would
offer
never
that's
want to
valuable?
silence you.
Well, obviously.
No, it's just say what you got to
Wait,
say.
yeah, go ahead.
I just don't think that we have to look at the news of today to understand the atrocities that have been committed in the past.
Hey, and speaking of atrocities, what is it with
my
your
God.
red hat? What are you, some orange lover or something?
No, I'm wearing the red hat as a sign of liberty.
Oh,
Well,
shut
why
up.
would he be an orange lover? If anything, if he was wearing a red hat, he would be a red lover.
That's what I'm saying. Libtards are idiots.
In the French
that just proves my point
Revolution,
even further.
they
Look,
wore
I
the red
think-
hat as a symbol of the blood cut off.
So like
the
it's
bourgeoisie's
YouTube versus
head.
podcast, right? I prefer watching
call me
I
that.
prefer watching podcasts on YouTube because like when Howard Stern has porn stars on writing the Sibian, I prefer to see it rather than hear
What are you
it.
talking? I thought we were talking about nutbag or whatever.
I mean, yeah, Joey Nutbags is an occasional caller.
Perhaps, excuse me, Chestnut, Cledus, is there anywhere that you can find common ground? Is there maybe one side or maybe, do you think there's an idea of possibly creating a site that could get both sides?
I could build a wall around his house, or around my house, and keep him out of it.
I don't
would
think
be
that's really common
unadvisable.
ground.
That'd be a threat. That'd be, I'd put you in jail for that.
You'd shoot
I-
me.
Yeah, if you were on my property, my God-given right by God to shoot people.
I don't.
Okay.
I think that might be.
You know what? I think we speak for all of us. Well, I'll make a side. We can all agree that we just don't like you.
I
And I
like.
think
Yes.
we all
Yeah,
no,
can
I can-
understood.
yeah, I agree with that.
I feel like
I
we
agree
are
with
all
that.
people when it
Yes.
comes to
Yes.
us absolutely despising
I mean, you
each
just
other.
get out of your
No,
car or
I've.
something?
Yeah.
What?
Did you just like get out of your car and come here or something? Because
No,
Can I
I.
say something?
I mean, I don't live in my car.
I don't like how your
but-
shoes are brown and your jacket is like gray.
You know what? I'm going to say it. I think you're homeless. I don't think you have a home.
No.
Where's
actually,
Denise?
no.
I
you have
may-
a job. You contribute to my welfare. Thank you.
No, I may or may not. I've only spent like 2 nights in my car.
Why
It's
didn't
not-
you shave? Like you're a TV show host. Why do you have a beard?
You
I,
guys
I left.
contribute-
I left my razor in the house, and someone changed
Seymour,
the law.
Seymour, you don't.
It's
you
this
don't-
whole story that
you
we
don't
don't
have
need
to
to go
explain
down.
yourself. These people are trying to tear you down and drive a wedge between you and your self-esteem.
No, I'm
They
trying
are
to build a
contributing
wall.
nothing to this world other than negativity and hatred.
What? So if we don't tell him he's ugly, is he just going to walk around pretending he's not ugly?
Maybe people are.
you
Maybe
even a
people.
person?
Maybe people
All right,
are
guys.
only
That's
ugly
not
to
even an
people
Apple
who
Watch.
have
You're
poor
just wearing an
standards.
empty
I'm just glad
jewelry
we could
box.
all find common ground in
Your stickers are
disliking me.
garbage,
It's
too.
our.
I mean, your stickers are
When we
trash.
come back, the panel and I are going to try our hand at this whole journalism thing. And after the break, we'll be trying our first official newscast.
assault.
But let's keep watching right now to see me quiz some of our panelists on their ability to sniff out fake news. That's all coming up on The Turn. Stay tuned. During our break today, we're going to play a lightning round of a very tried and true game, real or onion. Thank you, Cortez. For those who aren't aware, The Onion is a satirical news source that has been fooling internet users for years. Tonight, you guys are going to guess if a headline is real or from The Onion. All right, our first one. Your first headline, Michelle Obama seen outside walking family rhinoceroses. Rhinos?
That's real. Yeah, I've heard that. They like to they like to keep rhinoceroses for some reason because they're stupid. And
That
they're
is true.
liberals. So-
True. She is the queen with a capital Q.
I don't know what a rhinoceros is, but I think she's active and exercises. It's real.
That is not the answer. The answer is actually the onion.
What do you
Really?
mean?
You're the
It's
idiot.
the satirical news site. Well, you'll get a hang of it. Our next headline,
That was
child bankrupts Make-A-Wish Foundation.
That's true. I've heard that, actually. Yeah.
Make a wish. Well, you know what? If the money went to everybody, who cares? True.
You guys?
What do you say? What do you think? I don't know. The answer is. I think it's real. I no, say it's onion.
You're actually correct, sir. It is the onion.
I got it
Go
right.
with this.
It's because you live out in Hicktown.
It's because you don't.
Hicktown.
Our next
Sorry, my
headline,
town's better than
Planned
yours.
Parenthood opens $8 billion abortionplex.
You know what? That's true. That's also true.
Kill the babies.
Yeah.
True.
hmm I feel like that's realistic.
I've never heard of that
would-
much
they would
money
do
in my
that.
life.
Yeah, they would do
and I'll
that.
probably never
I love
see
it.
it. So I think that women's health is important.
Okay.
But
Give it that
I
women's
don't. I
health
feel
is
like that would
important.
be kind of excessive to do that much of a complex. So I'd say it's fake.
Okay.
That's on onion.
Do you even have a woman?
Is this a yes or no? Hold on.
Do you even have a
none of
woman?
these
Sir,
answers
the
are
only
right.
option
Hey,
it's either
you even have a
What are
woman.
you
What would you
talking
do? Like
about?
go around the
Onion.
kitchen or something?
Guys, can we please be polite?
Jackwad over
I
here.
think I made my answer pretty clear.
I think so too. This is also from the onion.
What the hell?
So we were right.
You're the worst
You
at
did.
this game.
You must be from Fox News.
No, I'm actually from the Turn. Get it? We're on the
Shut
show.
the hell up. My God. The
Conspiracy
worst jokes.
theorist convinces Neil Armstrong the moon landing was fake.
That's real. I know that's real.
He has his own podcast now.
He does.
So
Well,
Is Neil Armstrong the biker guy?
He's
he's the bicycle, not like a motorcycle.
he took steroids on the moon, and so
The-
therefore it wasn't illegal.
the media lies to us all the time.
Don't listen to him. It's true.
It must be true.
Oh, okay. Well, now you're right on this one.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it's.
Whoa.
I'm gonna say it's not true.
It's not true.
Because why would a bicycle
on.
guy?
Could you-
no, wait, is Neil Armstrong the moon guy or the bike guy?
Both.
He does both.
What are you
Why
gonna
would he
say?
care about the? Why would he not
think-
believe
I
it?
want to hear you.
No, let's.
I
we
think
don't have to.
I think that if
One word. Yes. Onion or real. Right.
Close. The onion.
We did it again.
Okay.
You
Oh, for four.
suck.
I'm amazing.
Too bad. I'll
The
get this
final,
one.
our
You must be a
final
Trump
headline,
supporter.
guys.
You're
Harry
horrible.
Potter books spark rise in Satanism among children.
Can you say that one more time?
Harry Potter books have risen Satanism in children. There's been a spike. an increase.
Satanism
That's
is
true. That's
freedom.
true.
Freedom. Satanism is better than Christianism.
Christianism.
So yes, it's true.
I think that's pronounced Christianity.
No,
They stupid. Don't listen to it. Live towards
I
you.
was never
They just
taught
go,
any religions
we're
growing
dumber.
up.
We're dumber.
We're done.
kids.
Yeah,
I
finish
didn't
it.
have
We're done.
parents to teach me.
Okay. You don't even know what a word is. Okay.
But
You,
I
you probably
assume
want to
that
kiss me right now.
you know
Yeah, I do.
religion is something that's universal. And if someone
sure,
wants
I
to
just-
celebrate Satanism as a kid, then let them be Satanists. I think it's okay.
No,
Kids
is
are
that,
getting
is
into
that
things.
true or not, sir? Is it from the onion or not?
I say true, because when I
Okay,
went to
all
a
right,
Satanist
wait,
convention,
wait.
they stuck a
So it
dog
is
that had
the
blood and the
onion.
dog
The
had to
answer
lick it
is
off.
the
Oh, it's
onion.
not
They're
real.
all the onion.
They're all the onion. Congrats,
clear,
guys.
They're all
Okay,
Fox
so
News.
the
They say
onion
the same
is
thing.
not real, and then the real is different than the onion.
Wait, the onion is more real than Fox News.
That you're.
Let's,
What's
guys,
Fox News?
we can we'll explain that
Never
later. That is all the headlines
Fox
we have for you guys. All those headlines were in fact from the onion. So you guys are pretty terrible at spotting.
It's honestly this.
Guys,
I
can we
like
please
it.
keep
Here,
it?
it's the-
So
what are you
I'm
doing?
glad all of you are not in the.
Get away from me, freak.
I had a
We'll
great
be
time.
right back with more from the Turn.
I'm having fun.
I don't know what's going on. I'm really sleepy.
Good evening and welcome to the Turn News at 10. I'm Seamore Butts.
That makes me Cledus. Let's pop this open. story of the night, excuse me, is about the effects of cell phones on society. Now, a poll conducted by the Pew Research Center said that 1 in 4 Americans have texted while driving. Well, Seymour, that's about 77%. That's crazy.
I think that's 25.
Shut the hell up, I'm talking. Anyways, other reports acknowledge that people are too addicted to their cell phones. The Pew whatever central site also found that 67% of Americans have checked their cell phone when it wasn't even ringing. Now, I know I'm not supposed to put my opinion or piece into this, but I just think it's a damn shame that people just won't get off their phones. There's so many things that you can do in the world that are beautiful. Farming, duck hunting, sleeping with jeans on, and Denise. I mean, the world is just too beautiful to be stuck in your smartphone. Well, Seymour, apparently that's all the words on my script, so I'm going to give this next one over to you.
My bad. Okay, sorry about that. The Powerball jackpot drawing has been announced, and we got an exclusive interview with the winner. The man who wishes not to be named won the largest jackpot in history, which was over $1 billion. He said, I quote, "I am so happy to receive the money," end quote. The man went on to talk about how he is going to use the money to treat his new girlfriend and her kids on a nice vacation. Isn't that so sweet? Anyways, he also said, quote, "Yeah, she just got out of a terrible marriage with some horrible TV host," end quote. He continued to say his girlfriend, a woman named only as Denise, is elated to have, quote, "a real man who will actually take care of his family," end quote.
Well, if you want to
this
go to
is
the other side of things, I mean,
this is just really crazy coincidence. Denise continued to say that she is so much happier with her new man and that she looks forward to serving her estranged husband with divorce papers. The next Powerball drawing is going to be April 13th. Good luck, everybody. Hey, Cledus, I think it's your turn.
Shoot, my bad.
it's my music, not yours.
Actually, yeah, we're actually going to take it now to weather. I believe Pete O'Donnell, he's going to join us, take a good look at the weather. How's Ford Truck Month looking at this time of year?
Well, okay. I'm going to start the timer for 3 minutes so I don't go over.
You go ahead and do that.
Okay. Well, it looks like over here we got some warm fronts coming through. They're going to get everybody nice and warm.
Hey, Bud, where is that?
Do you know?
Can you name some places?
There's Davis. David.
Are you actually pointing at Davis, or are you just?
I'm just kind of feeling it.
Who is Davis?
It's probably an area. I don't have a map. I can't see it, but
Are you even using the right pronoun?
I'm just having a good time and feeling it out. I don't think there's any need to be so critical.
Hey,
we're just having a good time.
Let's start. Are we in the United States?
Well, yeah, we're in the United States of America.
Where?
It looks like
so
we're going to be
what's-
having some good pumpkin seasons coming up.
Okay, so
some nice, cool, moderate weather. Not super warm, not too super cold.
Do we
Just
know-
perfect for Halloween season.
Can we get a range?
Do you know any temperatures at all?
There's probably a 50, and maybe
Have you ever
60.
Have you ever checked the weather before, by any measure?
I have a phone, but all I use it for is a timer and to call my friend.
Oh my God, do you not have a friend? That's hilarious.
I'm trying to remember his name.
Well, if you ever want to go to the other side, I mean, we could hook up.
Any more news on, say, precipitation?
Yeah, how much that timer got?
A lot of time. Well, and it's going to be raining a lot. There's probably going to be some rain over there, some rain over here. I'm really enjoying this, guys. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad you're having
The stupid
Phenomenal.
green
This
shirt.
I think I'm thinking maybe it's going to get a little bit hotter as it goes into the spring season. My favorite thing about spring is when you get together with your dearest friends and you take crayons and you put them on the eggs, and it makes a cool little design when you dip it into dyed water. That's the time of Easter. Right now it's Lent. I haven't given anything up for Lent except for waking up past 4 in the morning.
His friends are 5.
Okay, can you just give us anything other than about crayons and some eggs?
You've essentially talked about nothing.
Okay,
Damn,
I'll tell you about the rest of the weather. Come rain or come shine, the most important thing is love and friendship. is sharing. And sometimes we might find that with just our dogs.
See, that's not weather, though, is what we're,
It's
what we're
four-year-old
trying to
left
say.
down.
That's
Is that none of this
feelings.
is weather.
He's really sweet.
Oh my gosh.
I take him on walks all the time. Sometimes we'll go down by the river.
Do you know where you are?
Can you at least relate it back to weather? Like maybe is the river too high or
Your
too
dog-
low?
Oh, the river is
Or-
definitely very high because of the rain.
Your dog sounds hot.
Well,
look
sometimes he gets a little high if we go running too long. But other than that, he is a nice, moderate short hair.
Yeah.
Still not 3 minutes.
I prefer them
Yeah,
shaved.
I
Oh,
know.
there he goes.
Typical, very typical.
Looks like my time's up.
All right. Hey, thanks,
thank
Steve. Truly
goodness.
a treat to have on here. Seymour, do you ever get a hold of Denise, actually?
It's complicated. Don't worry about it.
Well, while you try saving your inevitably broken marriage, I'm going to toss it over to our best two sports anchors, east side of the Mississippi, Justin Forrester and Chestnut Cortez. Fellas.
Cledus,
What?
I was just trying to make fun of Cledus.
Well, don't do. You're
He's
new.
so stupid.
You're new here. Don't try and make fun of Cledus. That's what we do. Just don't bite off more than you can chew. Hey guys, welcome to Give Me the Ball, the sports segment here at The Turn. Today we're going to be talking about squash.
squash, my favorite sport.
Squash. The squash tournament was yesterday, and the Harlem Yorkshire Shires went up
What is
against
squash?
the beveled hook runs.
Did you guys know that pumpkin
And,
is actually a
Your
squash?
time is up.
So
you
do you
know
know
how
how
to
to
speak.
how do you play the game? Of
Well,
squash?
you toss a ball off of a spigot, and then once the cruncher crunches it in their buttocks, you try and run around the fire hydrant a few times until you tire yourself out, and then you hit your head on it.
Where is this sport played, perhaps?
It's usually played in prison yards.
Oh,
We actually hosted a squash tournament
Useless.
back
you don't even
at
have
the
any
pumpkin
friends.
patch.
You don't even have any friends.
Are
In-
we, so there's neither weather or sports,
Yeah.
essentially. You're talking about...
Hey, Cledus, shut up. Shut up.
is there any
I
with
just
regular
farted right now.
sports
Deal
like
with it.
baseball? Or
Oh yeah, there's a spigot ball, there's ticket ball, there's cricket crab, there's crab-a-sack.
March.
madness. Madness. That's basketball.
March
I don't know what we're
Madness.
aiming for.
That's
Can you
me
name
right now.
actually?
I cannot find
Can you
any
name
guys.
one team in March Madness?
There was the Nazis. Because you know the Nazis, they were mad.
Very hated group.
They
actually.
were mad when they marched. You could say the Blitzkrieg was the original March Madness.
On the left side.
Boy, I tell you, Pete,
there's
you're killing it
Bernie
right now.
Sanders,
If this is
No.
sports, you
Ocasio
really aced it.
Cortez, Cory Booker, and then on the right side you've got
no,
those
we're
stupid
talking-
things like the little orange heads.
No, we're talking about sports.
that is sports.
No.
No, what you've essentially talked about is garbage, debauchery.
Is there any,
Among those other terms.
is there any sport you know?
debauchery.
You could.
Oh,
What kind
there's
of
the
language even is
there was
that?
you
the
can't even spell debauchery.
there was the
debauchery.
tournament of like the best shit posters 2019 on the brackets. So like
The best-
so
best
so
posters?
so like Donut Joey went up against like. And then he
Ooh,
won
I don't-
against, and then he won, and then they went to the second round, which was like the Amazing Atheist versus like the Amazing Analyst, and then there's a lot of different brackets.
And this is squash ball,
I think
right?
Pete's dead
Squash
over there.
ball.
I'm gonna be honest.
Squaff ball and a squat hall.
Is Pete all right?
Hey,
I'm
Pete,
so
Pete, buddy. Hey,
I'm
Pete,
so
Pete.
sore.
Buddy,
I'm
you know what?
so
Come on now.
sore.
Come on.
I'm good.
Okay.
I don't think this is any part of sports.
Ugh, God,
Guys,
so
you've officially
sore.
wasted all time. Excuse me, sir.
I can really feel it in my loins. I'm so
excuse me,
sore.
Cortez. Thanks for the sports update, I guess.
I
You know
really
what? Aside from
hurt my
sports and weather, I
butt.
thought we did a pretty good job.
I think that was pretty rough.
Seamore.
An interesting newscast, to
Seamore.
say the least.
Seymour, I really hurt my butt.
What do you? Jesus
That
Christ.
you might want to see a medical
I
professional.
hurt my butt.
I think we did a
Seymour.
pretty good job. I don't think we can be trusted as fake news.
We are the most real.
We're basically a CNN.
Thanks for tuning in to the Turn on 10. We hope you've gained some kind of information from tonight's broadcast.
Hey, get used to it. It's gonna be 24 hours starting tomorrow.
No.
Hey, all day, baby. You get nothing but this
says
crew.
no,
Hey, boy,
I say
boys
go.
The
back
screams
home.
keep me up
Boys,
at night
boys,
anyway.
not.
what I'm talking about.
I hurt my butt.
Good night, everybody.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a fun one.
Oh, man. Thank you for watching The Turn. You can watch our previous episodes on YouTube, as well as check out our web-exclusive series, Still Turning. Also, make sure to follow us on all social media at The Turn MT10. As always, I'm Seamore Butts, and
I'm Cledus.
good night.
Are your eyeballs dry?
They are now. I don't know what else to say. Good night.
Some guys have all the luck.